Championship Wrestling special report, if you will. Y'all just bear with me just a moment, like always, here on the SLS Gaming Network. I am grabbing the link, and I'm going to get everything shared out so we can get everybody involved here, so they know what's going on in regards to Outlaw Championship Wrestling. Grab the share link here, boom. What's going on, Feck? Good to see the chat room seems to be working. KO King. It's not telling me how many people are here, but it's telling me they're making comments. That's interesting. Okay. OCW special report. Now live. Hey, now it's telling me people are in the chat. That's just weird how it does that. Okay. Safe from the wellness policy? Oh, we'll see, buddy. If you guys have a Twitter, please share the link. I'm asking you, please share the link. Let everybody know we're live out here. Let everybody know so they can get it shared out. But I got some breaking news for the company. Ed's in the house. Major breaking news in regards to the company goes. So get ready. I got to do is share one more spot, and we're going to be ready to break this information. I'm going to give you guys like 30, 40 seconds, whatever, to get in. Hopefully they know what's going on. Yeah. Boom. Tweeted. What's going on, Cuevas? There is a lot to mention here as far as this title goes. That's not a drawing. Okay. Wellness policy. Y'all are crazy. Alright. Just responding to Kyle Young real quick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, the one and only Butcher Bloodlust was arrested. He was thrown in jail, and he was simply being picked up on, shall we say, child support. That's basically what it was. He was supposed to change child support. Didn't happen. He acted like a damn fool, a damn psychopath. One thing led to another. Now the man's behind bars. He's awaiting sentencing and all that other good shit. So, that being said, we don't have the details on when he's going to be released because he's yet to go to court. Therefore, the OCW offices had to strip him of his title, which leads us to right now. I have taken the time to look over anything and everything I could in regards to this company. Who should deserve an opportunity? Who shouldn't deserve an opportunity? What kind of match it should be? What type of match shouldn't it be? You name it, I've been considering anything and everything because I wanted to make sure that I didn't screw anyone over. I didn't want to screw anyone over. I wanted to make sure anyone who was deserving got that shot, got that chance, got what they needed. So, I made a choice. And in making that choice for what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it, I realized you don't have enough talent for what you're trying to pull off. So I went recruiting. Went and got what I needed. So, here's where we're at, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm hoping everybody can hear me just fine. You guys can hear me just fine, I'm hoping, because I've yet to even ask you guys if you can. So, 30-man Rumble. That was on the list. Is it what I chose? We'll see. I want to make sure I'm coming through clear. Is it what I chose? Yep, I'm coming through clear. Cool. Alright, now, here's what we decided to do. When you look at our rankings, we have the heavyweight title, which is now vacant. We have the Southern heavyweight title, which is held by Bruiser Who. We have the Texas State Championship held by Dallas Spivey. We also have the Golden Opportunity briefcase holder, which is currently Keith James. So, here's what I did, ladies and gentlemen. I have taken the entire roster and went on a recruiting spree to where we now have 32 active singles wrestlers in this company. Now, we have more than 32, but some are suspended, they're inactive, they're in jail, whatever the case may be. But we have 32 active. So I said, all right, I got to break those 32 down and set up something in place. So what I did is I have created 4 groups of 8. 4 groups of 8, and I needed a number 1 seed in each group. Hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, sorry about that. My dog was acting like a weirdo. Freaking me out a little bit. Anyway, so I had to create a number 1 seed for each group. So group 1, we do not have a heavyweight champion. The heavyweight champion could have been the number 1 seed in said group, but considering we're going for a title here, the number 1 seed in group 1 will be the Southern heavyweight champion of Bruiser Who. The number 1 seed in group 2 will be Dallas Spivey, as he is the Texas State heavyweight champion. I then need a number 1 seed for group 3. I gave that to the Golden Opportunity briefcase holder of Keith James. These 3 guys have either a gold or a briefcase, something of significance to become the number 1 seeds of their group. But I needed a 4th. I had to figure out who the 4th was going to be. And if you've been paying attention to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, you know at the pay-per-view we had a 2 out of 3 falls match between Butcher Bloodlust and Brandon Cuevas. It ended 2-1 in favor of Butcher Bloodlust. They then had a rematch that ended in a controversial draw between the same 2 guys. Bloodlust is not here. Cuevas is. Ladies and gentlemen, I've now made Brandon Cuevas the number 1 seed in Group 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to break this 32 guys down into, Feck called it. I think it was Feck or it was KO King. Excuse me, KO King called it. A 32-man tournament. Whoever wins Group 1's tournament will take on the winner of Group 4's tournament. Whoever wins Group 2 tournament will take on the winner of Group 3. So basically it's just a 32-man tournament, 16 on the left, 16 on the right, and you come to kind of like the Sweet 64 tournament in the NCAA, although I said Sweet 16. But it's the 64-team tournament. You get down to the Sweet 16. Well, we have 16 on one side, 16 on the other. And I'm here to give you guys every single match that will be booked in the tournament. Once I determined and established who were going to be the number 1 seeds in each bracket, I then went to my recruiting process. The last guy I recruited to fit the team 32 was given the last seed. That last seed, okay, got thrown in. So everyone on the roster is going to get a shot. Everything's going to be announced right now. So I filled in the 8 seeds with these talents who I ended up signing to the company. Okay, hold on. I'm just responding to something. People are stupid. Wow. Okay. That's all I wanted to see. Let me check something here. Make sure everything is in play. Alright. Got what I needed. Okay. Everybody is there. So, here is your tournament, and we are going to start with Group 4. Now, remember, the winner of Group 4 takes on the winner of Group 1. So, these are kind of like 4 individual 8-man tournaments. Number 1 seed is Brandon Cuevas. He will be taking on newcomer to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, Muhammad Nassim. Muhammad Nassim, newcomer to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, will take on Brandon Cuevas. The winner of that match will take on the winner of seed number 4, Leon Carter, and seed number 5, the KO King. Then the bottom half of Group 4, you've got Royal Powerhouse. He will go one-on-one with King Dominator. And then you've got seed 2 versus seed 7, and it is K-Wolf versus Tyson Cage. So again, you've got Cuevas versus Muhammad Nassim, Leon Carter versus KO King, Royal Powerhouse versus King Dominator, and K-Wolf versus Tyson Cage. One of those 8 guys will make it to the semifinals. Going now to Group 3, which is on the opposite side of the tournament. Keith James is their number 1 seed. He will be taking on newcomer to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, Duncan Edwards. He is from England, Duncan Edwards. Seed number 4 is Michael Carter, and he'll be taking on the 5th seed, Silver. And those two matches, the winners will square off. And then on the bottom half of the bracket, you've got the number 3 seed, Daniel Dino, taking on the 6th seed, Death Row. And then you've got the number 2 seed, Tyler Black, taking on Titan. So again, Keith James versus Duncan Edwards, Michael Carter versus Silver, Daniel Dino versus Death Row, Tyler Black versus Titan. One of those 8 men will make it to the semifinals. Now, whoever wins this Group 3 will take on the winner of Group 2, and we're going to cover Group 2 right now. The number 1 seed is Dallas Spivey, and he's taking on the newcomer to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, Chris Atlas. The number 4 seed, TNT, Thomas N. Townsend, will square off against the number 5 seed, Feck. Then the number 3 seed, Chris Jordan, will take on the 6th seed, Vernon Cohen. And then the number 2 seed, Alex Dar, will take on the 7th seed, the amazing Mr. Valentine. So we got to see Valentine at the last show. Now he'll get to make another match here against Alex Dar. So again, Dallas Spivey versus Chris Atlas, TNT versus Feck, Chris Jordan versus Vernon Quinn, and Alex Dar versus the amazing Valentine. Now, to group number 1. There's King Dominator. Group number 1. The number 1 seed is Bruiser Who, and he will be taking on newcomer to Outlaw Championship Wrestling, Loverboy Joey Golden. The 4th seed, DOA, takes on the 5th seed, Sheik Ali Khan. The 3rd seed, Austin Rose, will take on the 6th seed, Byron Austin. And the number 2 seed, Kyle Young, will be taking on Union Jack. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will go through this one more quick time so you guys... yeah, not Loverboy Bobby. Nope, it's Loverboy Joey Golden. To go over this one more time, the right side of the bracket is as follows. Dallas Spivey versus Chris Atlas, TNT versus Feck, Chris Jordan versus Vernon Quinn, Alex Dar versus Valentine. And I keep saying Valentine because I keep forgetting the fucking poor guy's first goddamn name. Let me double check what his first name is, because I'm a goddamn idiot when it comes to his first name. I have no idea. I keep forgetting. Adrian Valentine. Yes, the amazing Adrian Valentine. Dumbass. Yeah, boo me, fucking dumb fuck. Dallas Spivey, Chris Atlas, TNT versus Beck, Chris Jordan versus Vernon Quinn, Alex Dar versus Adrian Valentine, Keith James versus Duncan Edwards, Michael Carter versus Silver, Daniel Dino versus Death Row, Tyler Black versus Titan. And on the other side of the bracket, Bruiser Who versus Joey Golden, DOA versus Sheik Ali Khan, Austin Rose versus Byron Austin, Kyle Young versus Union Jack, Brandon Cuevas versus Muhammad Nassim, Leon Carter versus the KO King, Royal Powerhouse versus King Dominator, and K-Wolf versus Tyson Cage. Now, of course, whoever wins is going to be crowned the new Outlaw Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. And I'm going to let you guys know now, that match will take place at Cold War. So this whole tournament will get broke down between now and before the pay-per-view. And the pay-per-view will take place at Cold War, that championship match. And I only have 8 of you with me right now in the chat. I only have 8 of you with me right now in the chat, and I am going to pick the minds of all 8 of you right here, right now, since you've taken the time to join us live. That championship match at Cold War. Case in point, the name, War. Every match at the pay-per-view should put each individual through hell. That being said, I want to hear from all of you your suggestions as to what type of match the finals for the heavyweight title should be. Should it be a clean-cut, one-on-one match in a basic singles typical match? No bullshit, no weapons, no outside, no outside interference allowed, no cages, no nothing. Should it just be a clean, classic wrestling match? Or does the ante get upped? And if it does, what is it? Because I know what I have in mind. And I'm going to present it to you guys when you guys all give me your opinion. And then you can tell me, never mind, we like your idea. Or you pick and choose what everybody says right here in the chat. But I want honest opinions. So that being said, go. I'll shut up for a moment and we'll see what comes in. Vex says steel cage. Cuevas says extreme rules, falls count anywhere. KO King says Iron Man match. 5 more of you, 4 more of you. Because one of those 8 is myself, actually. So 4 of you left in there. DOA, I know we've seen him. I think we saw King Dominator. I know we saw Ed. I don't know if you guys have an opinion or not. Street fight match. A DOA. Ed, got a suggestion? I know I'm missing one other person that was here. I'm trying to remember who it was. Actually, I don't think I know who it was. Oh, it was Cam Crash. That's who it was. Cam Crash. Don't know if he's still here. But I will say this in just a moment. I'm not going to drag it out too much longer. Well, it's pretty limited, but how about Hell in a Cell? Alright. What's going on, Kyle Young? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what I had in store. This was my idea. Now, you've seen some of the suggestions in the chat. I want an honest opinion from all of you then. Think of the ideas you just read in the chat, and I'll tell you what I was going to do. It's a 32-man tournament for the heavyweight championship. The main event, again, is at Cold War. My idea was to do this. I didn't want no weapons involved. I didn't want no bullshit involved. I wanted a clean-cut match, but at the same time, a simple one-on-one match ain't good enough, as far as I'm concerned, to crown the champion. So that's where I can tell you right now, me and the KO King were on the same page. I had planned on doing a 30-minute Iron Man match as the main event at Cold War, where the winner would be crowned the heavyweight champion. So once we go through this 32-man tournament, you just heard all the matches. Whoever the final 2 are, go for the gold. We're going to know who those 32 are sooner than later. Because every show I do between now and then will be based around this tournament. There's 4 matches in each tier, so to speak. We got 4 groups. So, I'm doing a show today. If I don't get a glitch, I'm going to have 7 matches. 4 of those matches will be the matches you just heard here today. Like in Group 1, Bruiser Who versus Joey Golden, the newcomer. DOA, Sheik Ali Khan, Austin Rose, Byron Austin, Kyle Young versus Union Jack. Those 4 matches could be the 4 I choose today. Or it could be Group 2, Group 3, or Group 4. One of the groups will have their 4 matches today. And then I'll have 3 other matches. Unless there's a glitch, it'll be 6. And then I'll have 2 other matches added to the show. But what do you guys think? You see all the options. Cages, street fights, burst bloods. You think of it. What do you guys think of my idea of the 30-man Iron Man match? Because in 30 minutes, like Quavo said, blood's going to spill. Yeah, blood will spill in an Iron Man match. If these guys are going to war for 30 minutes, they're going to spill some blood. And like Feck just said, Iron Man is fair. That's what I was trying to get. Iron Man is fair. Because if those 2 guys can go through 32 others to get to the finals, well, 30 others, and they'd be the final 2. I didn't want a one-on-one match where one pinfall determined the championship. I would like those guys to go in there and completely beat the holy hell out of each other. And just, you got to win and win and win and win. You got to earn it. You got to fight for it. You got to make sure you're the man. So whoever walks out of Cold War is the champ. Now remember, Butcher Bloodlust is currently behind bars. When he is released, he will get a shot, no matter who it is. He didn't lose it in the ring. He's going through a situation with Billy, which is his illegitimate child. So, that's where we're at. Also, I want to touch on something else real quick. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus at all, and I understand their frustration, but somebody had messaged me, pretty much stated how they did not want to be a part of OCW anymore because there's nothing going on. And I just kind of looked at that thinking, there's nothing going on. And they referred to it as like no angles or storylines or whatever. So I looked at the company like, wait a minute, and maybe they're right and I don't have enough going on, whatever. So I thought about it. Obviously, I just mentioned Billy. We got the whole situation with Billy and Butcher Bloodlust going on. We had the whole thing going on with the Sinclair family. So I was like, all right, that's 2 things. Do I have anything else going on? Then I remembered I got the situation with TNT and Sheik Ali Khan. So that was 3. Now there's the whole Crown Royalty. Will they or will they not sign King Dominator? That's 4. High Tide just had some dissension in a tag team match. People are wondering what's going on there. That's another story. So that's 5 stories. Okay. We just started the women's division. So starting the women's division in itself is a story. So I was like, that's 6. I was continuing to look and continue to see, and I remembered Powerhouse has issues with Chris Jordan and those whole stables. So that was another one. So I'm asking you guys, do I not have enough stories, or is there more I can do? Because I want honest opinions. I want to sit here and I want to be able to do shows. When I do shows, that little fucking head where it says 7 right now as I speak is not showing a 7. I want double digits. I want to see 10, 15, 20 people like it used to be. Yeah. Byron Austin just came back and attacked Powerhouse. Exactly right. There's another situation that's going on. I want to be able to get this show back running and get this thing building and going. And by the way, if you guys are in the chat, you can't miss him. Young Samurai, 18. He's got the wrench. And what that means is he's got powers to this channel because I trust him. I love the kid. That being said, if you're not subscribed to his channel, what the fuck are you waiting on? He runs his own goddamn company, and I don't know if you got my message, Kyle. I sent it to you on Twitter just as I was going live. I'll get my guy up for you today. Just subscribe to his channel. Be a part of what he's doing as well. We 2 different types. What I do, he don't do. What he do, I don't do. So trust me, you're entertained when you're over there. And Kyle's he's like me. He's not completely sane. We're both a little nuts. In a fun way. I love it. So there's not a time I check his shows out where I don't have some fun and stuff. And his chat rooms is pretty wild and it's entertaining as can be. So get yourself over there, be a part of that, because we are hell bent and determined to help each other grow from here on out. So again, why are you not clicking on and subscribing if you're not already? Let's go. Every one of you in here should be. So I'm not exactly sure who I want to send you either, Kyle. I was looking at a couple guys. I'll figure it out. I know what I want to do, but then yet I don't. I didn't know if I wanted to bring in a classic old school style wrestler. I didn't know if I wanted to touch on my heritage and bring in a Native American wrestler. I didn't know if I wanted to bring in a bruiser, some foreign guy like a British guy or a Canadian, whatever it may be. I'm not sure what I wanted to do yet, but I had like 3 or 4 guys I was looking at. So if there's something in particular your company could use, message me and I'll see if I got something to fit it. So that being said, that's pretty much where we're at. If you guys would like me to announce the 16 matches again, I can do that. But that's where we're at. And don't forget, we are going live today at 4 o'clock. I was going to do the show at 5. Something came up with the family. So I got to push the show an hour sooner. But we're still going to have it. 4 matches from the tournament will take place today. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, like I said, if anyone needs to hear the matches again, I have no problem announcing them one more time. And then I'm going to pretty much wrap this up. And I might be doing some Dynasty Football League action here in a minute. Feck, you are facing Thomas N. Townsend, TNT. TNT is the one who's been involved with a feud right now with Sheik Ali Khan. So, you have your hands full with him because he's the kind of guy, whether you win or lose, he doesn't go down easy. And you know what? Let me announce the matches again just in case. I'm going to go on the left side of the bracket on down. These 8 matches are the guys who will be facing each other. Bruiser Who versus Joey Golden. The winner takes on the winner of DOA versus Sheik Ali Khan. Austin Rose takes on Byron Austin. The winner there takes on the winner of Kyle Young and Union Jack. Then Brandon Cuevas takes on Mohamed Nassim. And the winner there takes on whoever wins out of Leon Carter and the KO King. Then you have Royal Powerhouse versus King Dominator. And the winner there takes on whoever wins out of K-Wolf and Tyson Cage. Now, one of those 16 guys will be representing themselves in the heavyweight championship match at Cold War. And they will be taking on the winner of the right side of the bracket, which is Dallas Spivey versus Chris Atlas. TNT versus Feck, and the winners of those 2 matches will square off. Chris Jordan versus Vernon Quinn. Alex Darr versus Adrian Valentine, and the winner of those 2 matches will be squaring off. Then you've got Keith James versus Duncan Edwards. Michael Carter versus Silver, and the winners there will square off. And then it's Daniel Dino versus Death Row. Tyler Black versus Titan, and the winners of those 2 matches will square off. I think it's going to be an interesting tournament. I did it based off ranking points. So you guys know, in case anyone's wondering how I determined who was going to be in what seeds. Like I said, I took the champions, made them all the number 1 seeds. Southern champion, Texas State, and then I went with the golden briefcase holder. And then, like I said, Cuevas is the one who's been given bloodlust his matches recently, so he got one by default. And then I just put the 4 newcomers in, and then we started with Union Jack. Union Jack ended up going on the list in the number 1 tier. Then Adrian Valentine went into the 2. Titan went into the 3. Tyson went into the 4 until we came back, and I just went on my way through the rankings. So we got all the way to K-Wolf, who's currently the number 1 contender based off points for the heavyweight championship. So that's what allowed K-Wolf to get the number 2 seed in the 4th bracket with Cuevas. So, and yes, the number 1 versus number 8 is at the top, and the winners of the 1 seed, 8 seeds take on the winner of the 4 5s, and 3 seeds take on 6 seeds, and the winner of the 3 6 takes on the winner of the 2 7. That's how we're going to do it, and moving forward. So, Ladies and gentlemen, that's been your special report here for Outlaw Championship Wrestling. I ask you to stay tuned to the channel if you're not doing anything. Check out the Dynasty Football League. I want all of you to create players for the Dynasty Football League. If you're not sure what I mean, get in touch with me. I want you guys involved in that league. I want the Dynasty Football League to grow just like the wrestling. Because here's the thing. If the wrestling grows, the football grows. If the football grows, the wrestling will grow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap this up right here, right now. You all, it's possible, KO King. It's possible. I got my computer back up, so I might actually make a bracket so I can post it somewhere on Skype so you guys can see. And then as the matches take place, I can update the bracket so you can see where everybody's at. It's not a bad idea. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have fun. Take care. If I don't see you, I'll see you soon. Hopefully everybody will be there at the show at 4 o'clock. I know some of you got school, jobs, girlfriends to fuck, and whatever it is you do in your life. But that being said, I'm going to end this now. I'm going to go take a quick piss, and I'm going to start the Dynasty Football League game today. And then I'll see whoever doesn't show up for that at 4, I hope, for Outlaw Championship Wrestling. And remember, we will have 4 matches as a part of this tournament on that show. Sounds good. Take care. This is the SLS Gaming Network, and it's been Outlaw Championship Wrestling Special Report. I'll see you guys inside the ring. Later!